Not safe. This thing is not safe. Stupid spiders reaches you through this corner. Jeez. Wow. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Hermitcraft. Hi, how are you doing today? I hope you're doing good. I hope you're glad. I hope that you're happy. I hope that life is treating you fantastic. I'm in big sorrow today, if I'm completely honest. I'm in big sorrow for maybe for many of you a very silly reason. No one's died, nothing like that. Maybe a very silly reason, but a few of you will understand. It's called sorrow this morning. This morning, it's probably nighttime when you're watching this, but it's morning at the moment. Oh, we do this. Boop, boop. Okay. I am in sorrow because yesterday, my hockey team, the team that I cheer for, the team that I love, the team that I support, the team that I hate to support and love to support, got degraded from the Swedish Hockey League. My dear Modo lost the final game of a very important match series, and they were degraded. They were degraded to the league underneath the top league division, whatever. And that's never happened before. Actually, in fact, I think they have been degraded once before, but it was a long time ago. Like, it was before I knew what hockey was. And that's a huge thing. That's a huge thing, specifically since my team was seen as the team that wasn't gonna lose the series. They were favorites, if you will. And they lost it in a very bad way. They lost it. Everything was looking good in the game. They were up by 2 goals. And then the other team switched it around and they beat out my team. And I am just so sad because of that. Sounds silly, I know. But when you have heart and passion for a hockey team, you kind of feel pain when such a thing happens. But anyway, I ain't gonna moan too much about it. I'm glad to be back in Minecraft though. It's been a while. It's been a long time. I haven't been recording an episode on Hermitcraft for 1.5 weeks. Hello, it's Cal. What you doing? When's the next Hermitcraft video? A few guys tweeted to me. Thank you for that. So I tell you quickly, I've been out. I've been traveling. I was out longer than what was planned. And so I didn't have enough videos during my travels and such. It's work, ladies and gentlemen. It is like that. I do work full time. And I do this YouTube thing as well. And sometimes it happens, you know. Sometimes life is just too busy, and I gotta prioritize. I gotta prioritize my work. I have been playing quite a bit though on the Hermitcraft server. I've been mining. I actually did a stream. I was participating in the Hermitcraft live stream day, which was amazing. I had 2,000 something viewers watching me play Minecraft and derp around and be all scared of the whole live stream thing. And it was so much fun. I had an amazing time. If you hang out with me, please let me know in the comments. It would be cool to see if you saw the live stream. It was a lot of fun, and a lot of you were saying that we did really well. We did the Hermit stream torch that was passed on through all the other streamers that were streaming on the day. Basically, we did this on the Hermitcraft channel thing from Twitch. But apart from that, I haven't been able to record. I haven't had a microphone on my travels, so I've been playing a little bit on my laptop, been mining a little bit, been hanging out, been having a good time, but not been able to record. And so I miss you guys, okay? I miss speaking with you guys. Now today I think it's gonna be... Ouch. Idiots. Today I think it's gonna be a little bit of a random episode. I got a few different things that I want to do. And I want to show you as well what we did during the stream. We worked a little bit in the base, and I think I'm feeling right now that I kind of want to continue that. But I'm down here at the mob spawner to begin this because I need some levels. I made a derpy the other day. I was saying to you that I've been online and mining, and I was down in caves and such, and then I got killed. And I didn't think much of it. I ran back to my body, picked up my stuff, and as I did, my phone called, or my phone rang. So I logged out, as you do. I logged out, and I picked up all my stuff, and I logged out. And then I logged back in the other day, or the next day, to continue my mining, and realized that I didn't have a pickaxe. Idiot Iskal! I didn't pick up my pickaxe. Pick up my pickaxe. And, so unfortunately, I lost it. Okay, so I gotta make a new pickaxe here, and that's what I've been working on here for a while. Now I had a fortune in mending and efficiency 5 pickaxe. I'm gonna make. I have a silk touch pickaxe with efficiency 4, and I have a regular efficiency 4 pickaxe. I'm gonna put them together, and I'm gonna go to the shopping district and buy a mending book. Rumors has it that the bookstore, we're done by the way. Guys, bye! Thank you for your XP today. I hope that this is enough. Rumors has it that Impulse SV has restocked his bookshop. Oh jeez, it's nighttime as well. I'm always scared for the night. He's restocked his bookstore, and that makes me very happy. Then we can buy new mending books. Ooh, one thing that we got to do today. I've got so many name suggestions for this bridge, and I felt a little bit bad because it's been like 3 weeks since I asked you guys for it. And we gotta name this today. There are, I think, over 600 name suggestions. And I've been reading through them all, if I'm honest, and I put them down in an Excel spreadsheet, and like 400 of them are good, which is insane. Thank you guys so much for that. What is this anyway? Is this for the birch fellas? Oh jeez, that's really good. I think this was made during the stream from someone, and then it's a big log with like the no sign, the decline sign on it. Oh, that's glorious. There was a lot of pranks carried out during the live stream day, none of which were carried out on me. I'm getting a little bit worried because I haven't been pranked a single time. Which we're sitting pretty okay with that. I'm sitting okay with that. I'm not too... No! Oh, jeez! He's out of mending books. Oh, dang it. Okay. We're gonna use his anvil here anyway. 14 levels it took to do that. Okay. It's out of mending books. It was just restocked. I just read the chat that it was restocked. Someone's been purchasing them all. But anyway, we're sitting pretty okay with not being pranked. I'm worried about getting pranked, so I'm okay with it. Anyway, that's a shame. I'm gonna see. I may actually have a mending book still. I'm not sure. Wow, look at that. The skull has been fracked with bunny ears as well. And it's been piratized. Oh, I like that. Oh, still have my single player texture pack. There was a lot of discussions about that, by the way, in the last episode. About my nether brick, my black nether brick. And for those of you who didn't understand or didn't know, I saw a lot of questions in the comments. I'm using a vanilla texture pack where I've altered the nether brick so that we're using, instead of that maroon, is it maroon? No, bulgadary color that I really don't see any use for in this game. I changed it up to black. I did this a while ago for my single player series, and I think half and half. 50% said use it on Hermitcraft, that's fine. 50% said don't use it on Hermitcraft because it looks ridiculous. So I'm not sure what to do really. I'm gonna forget to change back after I've been playing on my single player. That's just how it is. I don't think it's too big of a change. I'm not too worried about it. But yeah. Wow, look at Tango's build. It's coming along. And Wellsnight's been very busy as well, creating his house over there. It's looking really good. Our mine is kind of like in shadows, I feel, with these two gigantic builds right next to it. We have to work a little bit on our area. We're out of space there. We gotta expand this way with a little bit of stuff that you guys have been suggesting. But yeah, I think I'm not gonna think too much about the texture pack. Oh, hello, by the way. Here's what we did on the live stream. Check this tunnel out, eh? I think it turned out gorgeous. You guys were helping out. You said we should place mushrooms. They have since grown quite a bit. So I'm going to have to harvest them a little bit. We got a mushroom farm here going, more or less. I like that they spread out on like wood blocks like that because I planted it on the podzol. But it's also a little bit weird that they spread. I think maybe we'll do that. But yeah, really happy with this tunnel. We basically in the stream, we did this on camera, all of it. And I said that I wanted to continue the same kind of style as our haunted mineshaft. But maybe not use blinking lights and still make it look like cozy and stuff. And I think we succeeded. Got some night sky coming in. And the mushrooms was your guys' ideas. And I really like it. I really like it. Anyway, let's see. Do we have any mending books so we can get going here? Ooh, what was that? Frostwalker. Flame. No. I don't think I have any. These are all the books I've got from fishing, by the way. Pretty insane to have a fish farm. No, we don't have any mending books. Okay, that's fine. I'm going to have to ask or wait for Impulse to restock them, probably. 64 spider eyes. Jeez. I'm going to ask for him to restock. And then we should be good to go again. Because I picked up my diamonds. I was ready. This is what I've been mining, by the way. So almost a stack of diamonds we have now to our disposal. And a little bit of iron, not too much. And so I'm happy with at least having stocked up a little bit. I think I was completely out of everything. Oh, jeez. I was completely out of everything when I did that stream. I see Mumbo Jumbo has shut down the log fellas. No entry. One angry Mumbo. I'm sorry though, Mumbo. I really need some wood. I'm just gonna go for it here. Please be oak. Yes, hi. I don't agree. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I really don't agree with what the log fellas are doing. I think it's probably not good for anyone. But they are selling loads on loads of logs to me. I am possibly their biggest customer. And at the moment, the way you shut down something is not by blocking it up. Like as though. I think the way you shut off something is to add competition where maybe I can buy 2 oak log stacks for the price of 1 at the log fellas. That's how you do it, Mambo. Now that's interesting to me. So please, ooh, we go check this out. What is this building? So please, do consider that, Mambo Jumbo, okay? I will purchase from you and I will not purchase from the log fellas if you go with that cheaper alternative. I'm probably spoiling this building. I should probably get out. It looks good. It has dark oak, which is not my favorite, but it looks really good. We need to work on public buildings so badly. We have nothing. We got this bridge. That's it. Anyway, I also wanted to just say quickly that during my live stream, guess who I lost? I named him and then I lost him. I don't know where he is. I'm terrible with horses. Mr. Midnight, which was the name we gave him after suggested in stream, is now lost. I have no idea where I put him. If you were watching the stream and if you know where I last put him, or if you've seen him in any other Hermitcraft video, please let me know. But I've been looking around, man. I've been looking around, and once again he has roamed to freedom. Miskals forgot to put him in his little cage, and I feel terrible about that. Jeez. So now I want to work a little bit on our base. Today, I feel like we kind of left the interior, and I've seen a few guys have been saying, Iskal, what's going on with the storage room? Is that done? Are you gonna keep a work table, a crafting bench on a stick like a chandelier? No, you know what? We're gonna take that down. That looks ugly, and I don't like it. In fact, the storage room, I kind of like it, but it's not like superbly pretty or anything. It will do for now though. I'm having a little bit of issues where I don't really want to spend a lot of time just building my base, just going basing in this series, because while I enjoy building, I do have my single player series where I always work on my base. So I kind of want to work on bigger projects and build community things and all that kind of stuff. Now obviously we gotta have a base, right? We gotta have a base to feel sane and stuff like that. So at the moment this base is not giving me the sane feeling. It's very weird inside this little part of the haunted mineshaft. Now, my idea is to kind of give this a little bit better meaning. Now, as my base is going to be mostly a storage room, so it's mostly going to be this room, but I also want to connect it up with a haunted mineshaft that we are working on, the long time project down here. For those of you who have forgot, hi, haunted mineshaft. Wow, it's so gorgeous down here. Come on now. It's dangerous, but it's gorgeous. I love it. I'm very, very happy with how this turned out. Anyway, I kind of want to make this room work, and I want to make it connected to the room upstairs. We've got to take our little sketch thing down here. It's been sitting here for ages, and it's been very much bothering me. These guys can't freaking shut up. Can you guys be quiet for once, please? The miners. No, we have to make something for them or with them soon, because they're driving me crazy just standing there. But okay, here's what I'm thinking. I don't like this ladder situation that we have there. I think I want to make a staircase come out from this room. So if we pick away these for a second, and wow, we don't need all of this wood in our inventory, do we? No. There. I don't like this sunflower either that I've been using to make yellow dye. Casper Frost. Oh yeah, Casper Frost was the person who named Midnight the horse, and then he said, or people were saying, Sunset should be the next pet name. And I really like that. We were talking about different areas of the day, different times of the day for our pets in this server, and I really like that idea, so that we have a kind of connected idea with it all. But anyway, my plan is we'll come out here, we'll make an entryway that matches that, so we'll kind of close off. We're going 1, 2. We go 1, 2. Yeah, we'll probably dig away this, and we'll have. Did I bring? Yes, dark oak. We'll have a bar coming up like so, and we'll do the same here, and we'll see what we use that storage for there, or that extra 2 blocks. I just want to make it symmetrical basically with that, and then I'm gonna come out 1, 2, and we're gonna go like that. And I think from here I want to kind of make a staircase that comes down on both sides, so that we can connect the bottom layer with the top layer, is the plan, I think. Okay, I dug it out. I dug out the idea of a stair. And I'm excited for one thing here now. I'm excited to get rid of this stupid yellow mustard, almost said mushroom, mustard block, as Good Times with Scar calls it. Now, we have a little bit of a tricky situation here. Over here, we used oak because oak is kind of the dried out variant, I think we said. But then we've used it in the abandoned mineshaft, and we've used it here. And I really like the oak look in the mesa biome. And to do that here, we need to come out a little bit more if we want a 3 wide staircase. So I did do 4 because I want to do the same, and I think I'm going to go with oak, regardless of me saying earlier that we're going to use that for a dried out look. I think this is going to look better than just leaving it dark oak. Plus we get that very cool thing there. We have the same thing there. I like that, the half slab log. Okay, so let's see. We come out like so, and do we then go with the abandoned mineshaft look? Ooh, that's going to be too low. Let's just leave it for like that for now. But I think actually we brought it up there, didn't we? So we need to bring this up as well, and bring up the entire roof. I tell you what I need in my base, okay? Digging this out just took me like 20 minutes because I have no beacon. We only need like 9 block beacon to get haste 1, and that's going to be enough when you're digging clay. So that may be a thing that I want to work on. Get some wither skulls, kill a wither. We should be ready. We should be able to. But anyway, anyhow, let's get back to this. Let's consider having, actually I think I want to bring this down right here. So we go like that. Gives it a little bit of depth, and then we add stairs, or is that going to be too slope? No, I think that's okay. I think that's all right. So we got to come down 1 more. Let's just see how this lays out. What I usually do when I do stairs is add maybe a bridge thing. I don't know if it's called a bridge in English. I don't think so. But in Swedish, this would be a bridge thing here. This thing here. So instead of having just stairs running down, we'll do something like that. That gives it a little bit better feel when you kind of run down the stair. And then we'll do that. And we'll come around the corner and we'll be out here. Okay? Now, I'm going to use spruce as much as possible. We'll detail this baby up in a little bit. We're going to use spruce for the floor, like so. And then the oak would come right over here. And it's always tricky when you do a staircase, when you kind of, you're descending with something. I always find that very tricky. We got to bring this thing down as well. Like as so. And we gotta dig into this way as well. Do we want a 2 wide staircase possibly? No, we've used the measured 3 everywhere. I've said in the past that I really like the measurement of 2. Ooh, you know what we can do? Oh, that works out beautifully. Sometimes you're lucky with placements. That was pure luck there. We do that, okay, and then we have a 2 gap here, which is fine. That's okay. We'll make that work. We have another one coming here. And basically this is just making sure that we keep the same style that we're having. So we do that, and then I'll place possibly some fences to keep up the mesa or the clay. I'm going to go ahead and exchange at least the orange and the white, but maybe also the brown. I'm not sure. The brown kind of works as a base color, but I don't want the stripes. I don't want the lines that are so visible. Where's the boom there? But yeah, we'll do a little bit of this stuff that we've done before, just to make sure that it looks like it's actually being held back. Oh, Xuma boy just got slain by a Zombert pigman. That can't be good. Now we gotta talk, ladies and gentlemen. We gotta talk. As I was digging, check this out first. We're sitting good with this now. I'm getting very happy with this. Realizing that I'm repeating a lot of the things in the builds here now. So I may want to do a lot of this in the future off camera. Not sure how you guys are feeling about that. Ooh, is that 2? That's 1, 2, 1, 2. No, I think that's fine. I think that's fine. Yeah, realizing that I'm repeating a little bit of things, doing the same kind of style that we have been doing for a while. But that's the whole key, I feel, to a beautiful symmetry uniform. You can't change the style if you're going with a theme or something like that. So I'm not too bothered about it. I think we're sitting pretty good. I'm gonna do something like that there though. It is hard to do these arcs coming down. I've been struggling a little bit, but I think it's turning out pretty good. Now we do what we always do, or what I've always done. When decorating, we start adding a little bit of leaves, and that gives it that depth. I've been talking about this. It feels like this is all I'm talking about, but it's true though. It really gives it depth. So we add a little bit of that, a little bit of this. And yes, a lot of you have been saying, oh, it's so overgrown, it's too overgrown. I'm sorry if you feel it's too overgrown. I think it makes sense. Look at that. Already, boom. Just adding a little bit of shape to it, giving it a little bit of arc, and that kind of stuff. But anyway, the reason why I came back, I'm not done yet. I'm working on this floor. I dug out the yellow, and look at this. There is a chest here with the saplings that the log fellas stole from us. They hid it in our base. Jeez, we should have gotten searching for that earlier. So, I don't know how long ago it was now when they did that raid. A lot of people got upset with it. Just to mention that it's all fun and games. We're all okay with them stealing our saplings. It's not griefing. I've seen so many comments saying that. Hello? Was there a sound here? Biffa is on at the moment. I don't know what he's up to, but I'm afraid. Anyway, just to direct them, it's all fun and games. We're all friends. I love Rendog and Sumavoid, and I don't mind them having their log fellas thing. At the moment, I'm kind of living. I need them for living, so I'm okay with that. Just wanted to direct that. Don't worry. I think it's fun, but they did place the stuff underneath the yellow clay. I would never have found that if I would have kept the yellow floor. But they knew that I wasn't going to keep a yellow floor. Iskall, don't keep yellow floors. It's weird looking. Intruder alarm! Come here, you. Come here. Idiot. Ha! Got you. Okay. I don't understand where he came from. Probably that tunnel that we did. I'm getting pretty close to feeling that the staircase is a project. Just adding a little bit more details around the place, like so. Very woody. Our base is very, very woody. Got all of this floor exchanged now. And please remind me that chest is down there, because I will forget it. I see over here we may need to add a little bit more diversity. Boop, boop. Now, taking a look at this room. First of all, I brought that dark oak foundation of the top room, those things there, brought them all the way down in the corners. I think that makes sense, makes it structurally sound. Looking at this room, we got to break it up a little bit, but I kind of feel we come into the mineshaft, and I was talking about that slime block elevator thing, but this here, this entrance that appears in front of us, should really be the connection to the abandoned mineshaft, I feel. So I think what I want to do, and we ain't going to do this today, but I think I'm going to dig this way and kind of try and connect that thing up with the abandoned mineshaft. I think that's a good plan. Now I wanted to do one more thing here, just to see what we can do with this room. I'm going to connect up, yeah, going to pierce these logs through the thing in the middle, and I think this will add a little bit of structure to the room. It will make it a little bit smaller. Whenever you have a big room, the best way to break it up is usually to just... Actually, was that... Oh, I did it wrong. Jeez. The best way to break up a big room is to make it into smaller rooms, obviously. And this thing in the middle will just kind of add to that. I don't really know what this is. Originally, I was thinking of this being some kind of transportation system where the miners would come up here and then they would lift up things through a lift. We could still make that happen, though. I think that's a pretty cool idea. But for now, it's just like a balcony thing. But now you can see as we walk into the room that we kind of have this broken up thing. We don't get that huge vision immediately when we walk in, which I like. Still have a lot of things to do here, though. All the yellow clay needs to go. I'm really digging the brown clay in the background. It's settled. I like it. Don't like the orange one, so I may go around and exchange it everywhere for just this. I'm sorry, zombies. I know I dug you down. They are so freaking loud. But yeah, I think I may want to do this. Just, ooh, hello. Just go around and kind of get rid of all the orange spots. I don't want to remove all of the roof. I think it makes sense that there's some clay here. We got to remember that this is a clay operation mineshaft, and I find it a little bit hard to work with, and at the same time I find it extremely fun, because I've always worked with stones when I've done cave systems and stuff, but working with clay is a little bit difficult, but it's fun. It's fun, man. I like it. But I don't like the stripes that's everywhere. So for example, this area here, I'm fine with the brown, but I think that is cooler if we bring it down and kind of mix them in and not make this stripe so obvious, I guess. Yeah, like so. But anyway, this gives me now a lot of like ideas. I see a lot of things from having done this, which is good. Can I get rid of some stuff quickly, please? Yeah, there we go. See a lot of stuff. I see this being the entrance to the mineshaft. Let me know what you guys think about that, because we ain't gonna do that today anyway. We still gotta add a little bit of detail. Cobweb is a given. Cobweb gives us that like spot thing You walk in and that's where your eye focus immediately, which makes everything else look so much more settled in a way. Like that. We don't need a lot of these. I actually don't know what this is, why I have that there, but I don't think I have any shears, so... Ooh, I do actually. Boop, boop. Let's get that. Let's get that down. It's been annoying me. It's been bugging me for a while, okay? But yeah, it's cool that we see these things now coming down. The base is taking shape. I was worried. I was very worried with how to connect these things up. I think this is a logical transition, though. Why is there a button there? I haven't placed that, I don't think. Okay. Yeah, I think it's a logical transition. I really like what I see. One thing that you guys said in the stream that I should use more of, and that we did use in the tunnel, is buttons. Speaking about that stone button, but wooden ones. So we can go around and add these, and these are kind of like twigs, I'd say. This is also something that my good friend Stress Monster in 100 does a lot in her let's play series that I really like. I think it looks like twigs, and I like that. But yeah, we're sitting good. We're sitting very good. Was there something else? Yes, mushroom blocks. For those of you who missed the stream, here's a thing that I did to the staircases to mix this up that you may want to do. We take you away, okay? We go dig that away, and for here we'll place an oak log thing and then a slab. Now this isn't functioning, okay? That's not gonna work. You can't walk there. But it does give it that broken up feeling. And then we can come over here, and maybe at this stage we'll add a mushroom block. And I'm not sure if that's gonna look good because this was actually a thing from the above. But yeah, that's not too bad. And then we add the slab again, boom. And just doing that in such a slope staircase really, in my opinion, adds to it. Okay, we can even do with dirt, and boom. You see? We have to keep walking in the middle, and it's going to be a little bit annoying, but I am willing to trade that for the look, because I really like it. People mix in jungle, they mix in other types of... Oh, we can't do it here. They mix in other type of things into staircases when they do just one staircase block, but... I think this is a better way of going at it. That's just my opinion, okay? You don't have to like it, but please do like it, okay? Otherwise I get so sad. Like that. Podzol was another thing that we discussed, so maybe... I'm not sure how I like that feel, but I'm okay with it every here and there. It's not too bad. It has that little orange and green tint. Ooh, hello. Ooh, that scared me. Thought there was a sizzling creeper behind me. It has that little weird green and orange thing that doesn't really fit, I don't feel, but it's alright. But yeah, we're sitting pretty good. I like it. I like it a lot. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, now it's the time for the bridge naming. We should do a freaking ceremony for this, if I'm honest. Unfortunately, we are out of time for today, so maybe we do that next episode. I still have quite a few ideas for that bridge. It's not finished yet, but I just spent some time reading back the comments, and oh wow, you guys are so freaking kind. You know what I'm gonna do though? I've been collecting these wherever I can. You guys are so freaking kind. Reading your comments is just so insanely inspiring. And I don't know how to thank you enough for all the love and support you're giving the series. And when we did the bridge, I mean, I've got 600 suggestions for a name. That's insane. Obviously, it's been hard to read through them all, and I haven't been able to answer your comments on the YouTube feed. It's getting to a point where it's really, really tough, but don't ever stop commenting. I do read every single comment, and that's kind of what I live for at the moment. Wake up in the morning, you read the comments. No, I really love you guys so much. You are ever so kind, and I owe you everything. You give me so much joy. It's just insane. Anyway, I hope you keep that up. There was a lot of suggestions as well coming back to it. It was episode 14, so it was a while ago, but there was a lot of suggestions of what we should do with this bridge, about this area, support columns, etc, etc. We are going to come back to it. Don't you worry at all. I just had so many different projects going. But you keep commenting. And look at this. Python's creating some kind of base underneath the bridge, which I think is pretty epic. Love how it's kind of coming together. Now we got to be careful so we don't intrude in his lands when we work on the bridge. But yeah. Okay, so the name I've picked is a combination. It's been suggested by a few people. That's one reason why I selected it. I also think it's really good. I first saw, the first person that I saw submitted the name idea was a guy called, or is a guy called Sean. And I think he suggested the name The Wooden Gate. And I saw other people suggest the Great Gate. And so I put two things together. So we're going to call it the Great Wooden Gate. The Great Wooden Gate. Actually, I'm going to move this sign and we're going to put it on some kind of overhang. But bridge name, the Great Wooden Gate. So once we do the full ceremony, we're definitely going to name it properly. But I want to put that down there because I think it's a fantastic name. The Great Wooden Gate. A lot of people suggested that it should be something with connection because it connects this area to this area. And I gotta say, another name that really stuck was the Sin Connection. Because we're coming into the gambling area. I love that idea. Oh wow, look at that in the background there. I love that name. But the problem I'm having is that this isn't only going to be a gambling area. Otherwise, I would have probably picked it because I really liked it. But the bridge name would be the Great Wooden Gate, which makes a lot of sense. I like it. I like it a lot. Thank you guys so much for your ever-loving support and likes and stuff like that. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button below. I'll be back soon. I'm back in town and I'm ready to play some more Hermitcraft, some more Minecraft. So yeah, stick around. Thank you again. I hope you have a fantastic Saturday. And I will see you in the next episode.